What if I told you that the quality of your life after 65 isn't determined by your genetics or medical history, but by a handful of daily habits that most people completely overlook? Imagine discovering that the small decisions you make each morning could add vibrant, healthy years to your life, or quietly steal them away. This isn't speculation. It's exactly what happened to Richard, a 72-year-old who went from taking 8 different medications to just one within 6 months. His doctor was stunned, but Richard knew exactly what had changed, and it wasn't some miracle drug or expensive treatment. Today, I'm sharing the 9 transformative habits that can revolutionize your health after 65. These aren't complicated medical interventions or restrictive lifestyle changes that leave you miserable. They're simple, sustainable practices that anyone can incorporate, regardless of current health status or physical limitations. By watching until the end, you'll discover not only what these habits are, but also the practical steps to implement them in your daily life, even if you've spent decades doing things differently. But this video goes beyond just longevity. We'll explore how these habits can dramatically improve your quality of life right now, enhancing your energy, mental clarity, emotional well-being, and independence. After all, what's the point of living longer if those extra years aren't filled with joy, purpose, and vitality? Have you ever wondered why some people seem to thrive well into their 80s and 90s, while others struggle with declining health much earlier? Or perhaps you've noticed your own energy or mobility starting to diminish and wondered if it's simply the inevitable price of aging. Stay with me, because the information I'm about to share might completely change how you experience your golden years. Before we dive in, I want to emphasize something important. It's never too late to make positive changes. Your body has an incredible capacity to heal and rejuvenate at any age. I've seen people in their 80s and even 90s transform their health by adopting these habits. So wherever you are on your journey, know that meaningful improvement is absolutely possible for you. Let's begin with the first transformative habit: mindful movement first thing in the morning. For decades, we've been told that seniors need strenuous exercise to stay healthy. Intense cardio sessions, weight training, or long-distance walking. While regular physical activity is certainly important, what many don't realize is that the way you move in the first 30 minutes after waking can set the tone for your entire body throughout the day. When we sleep, our muscles and joints naturally stiffen. Jumping straight into your day without properly awakening these systems can lead to unnecessary pain, reduced mobility, and even increase the risk of falls. Instead, practicing gentle, intentional movement first thing in the morning primes your body for comfortable motion throughout the day. Martha, an 83-year-old with chronic arthritis, discovered this principle after years of starting her days in pain. Her mornings used to begin with stiffness so severe she could barely walk to the bathroom. Her doctor had told her it was just part of aging, something she'd have to accept. But when her granddaughter, a physical therapist, suggested a simple 5-minute morning stretching routine, everything changed. The difference was almost immediate, Martha told me. Within just a week, I noticed I could get out of bed with less pain. After a month, I was moving better than I had in years. Now, 2 years later, I garden, play with my great-grandchildren, and even joined a dance class for seniors. All because I changed how I start my mornings. The science behind this is fascinating. Gentle movement in the morning helps circulate synovial fluid around your joints, which acts like WD-40 for your body. It increases blood flow to stiff muscles, promotes the release of natural pain-relieving endorphins, and activates your nervous system in a way that improves coordination throughout the day. So what does mindful morning movement look like in practice? It's not about pushing through pain or forcing your body into uncomfortable positions. Start by taking just 5 minutes while still in bed. Gently rotate your ankles, bend and stretch your knees, make small circles with your wrists, and carefully turn your head from side to side. Once you're up, add gentle shoulder rolls, side stretches, and knee bends while holding onto a sturdy surface for support if needed. The key is consistency and gentleness. You're not trying to break a sweat or push your limits. You're simply waking up your body systems and preparing them for the day ahead. Many seniors report that this simple practice not only reduces pain and stiffness but also improves their balance, energy levels, and overall mood. Have you noticed how your body feels when you first wake up? Do you experience stiffness or discomfort that improves once you get moving? This might be a sign that your body would benefit tremendously from this gentle morning routine. Why not try it tomorrow? You might be surprised by how such a small change can make a significant difference. If you're finding value in these insights so far, please type "Vitality" in the comments below to let me know you're still with me. Now, let's move on to our second transformative habit. The second habit that can revolutionize your health after 65 might surprise you. Strategic hydration. Now, we've all heard that drinking water is important, but few understand that for seniors, when and how you hydrate matters just as much as how much you drink. As we age, our body's thirst signals become less efficient, meaning you might not feel thirsty even when you're actually dehydrated. This silent dehydration can masquerade as fatigue, confusion, dizziness, constipation, and even heightened pain sensitivity, all issues commonly mistaken as normal aging or separate health conditions. James, a 78-year-old former business executive, was taking medication for chronic headaches, using laxatives for constipation, and frequently feeling dizzy upon standing. His medicine cabinet was filled with remedies for what his doctor considered separate conditions. When his geriatrician suggested a simple hydration strategy, James was skeptical but willing to try. "I didn't think something as simple as water could make such a difference," James shared. "But within just 2 weeks of following a strategic hydration plan, my headaches nearly disappeared, my digestion improved dramatically, and I wasn't getting dizzy anymore. It was like someone had turned back the clock." So what makes hydration strategic, rather than just drinking water whenever you remember? First, it's about front-loading your hydration. Many seniors avoid drinking water later in the day to prevent nighttime bathroom trips, which makes sense. But this often leads to chronic dehydration. Instead, aim to consume about 2/3 of your daily water intake before 2 p.m. Start with a full glass of room-temperature water first thing in the morning, before coffee or tea. This rehydrates your body after the natural dehydration that occurs during sleep and jump-starts your metabolism and digestive system. Then, establish a rhythm of drinking water throughout the morning and early afternoon. Second, enhance your hydration with electrolytes. As we age, our bodies may become less efficient at maintaining proper electrolyte balance, which is crucial for hydration to be effective. Adding a small pinch of high-quality sea salt to your morning water, or incorporating natural electrolyte-rich foods like bananas or coconut water, can significantly improve how your body uses the water you consume. Third, make hydration convenient and visible. Keep a water bottle or cup within arm's reach at all times. Many seniors find that using a marked container helps them track their intake throughout the day. Others set gentle reminders on their phones or watches. The beauty of strategic hydration is its simplicity. Water is accessible, affordable, and requires no special equipment or training. Yet its impact on how you feel and function can be profound. Proper hydration supports every system in your body, from cognitive function and mood regulation to joint lubrication and toxin removal. Think about how you're currently hydrating. Do you often go hours without drinking water? Do you experience afternoon fatigue, headaches, or constipation? These could be signs that your body is quietly asking for more consistent hydration. Could you commit to trying strategic hydration for just 1 week to see how differently you might feel? Our third transformative habit addresses something many seniors struggle with but few discuss openly: intentional digestion management. Digestive issues like constipation, acid reflux, and irregular bowel movements affect a staggering number of older adults. Yet many suffer in silence, believing these problems are just unavoidable aspects of aging. What most don't realize is that simple changes to how you approach digestion can provide relief and prevent these issues from undermining your overall health and quality of life. Digestive problems don't just cause discomfort, they can impact nutrient absorption, energy levels, immune function, and even cognitive clarity. Eleanor, a 75-year-old retired teacher, had been taking over-the-counter medications for constipation and acid reflux for years. "I just accepted it as part of getting older," she explained. "I took my pills and tried not to complain." But when her doctor expressed concern about her long-term use of these medications, Eleanor decided to try a different approach. After implementing several intentional digestion strategies, she was able to completely eliminate her dependency on these medications within 2 months. So what does intentional digestion management involve? First, it's about creating a regular digestive routine. Your digestive system functions best when it operates on a predictable schedule. Try to eat meals at consistent times each day, and, perhaps most importantly, create a regular time for bowel movements. Many find that scheduling 10 to 15 minutes in the bathroom after breakfast, when the gastrocolic reflex is naturally strongest, helps train the body into regularity. Second, optimize your bathroom posture. The modern toilet actually works against our body's natural design for elimination. Using a small footstool to elevate your knees above hip level creates a more anatomically correct position that makes bowel movements easier and more complete, reducing straining and related complications. Third, incorporate gentle movement throughout your day. Walking, stretching, or even simple seated twists can stimulate peristalsis, the wave-like muscle contractions that move food through your digestive tract. Just 5 to 10 minutes of movement after meals can significantly improve digestion and prevent the discomfort of sluggish gut motility. Fourth, be mindful of food combinations and timing. Many seniors find that simplifying meals and spacing them appropriately makes a tremendous difference in digestive comfort. Consider giving your digestive system adequate time to process one meal before introducing the next, and experiment with food combinations to identify what works best for your unique system. What makes this habit so transformative is that proper digestion isn't just about comfort, it's connected to every aspect of your health. When your digestive system functions optimally, you absorb more nutrients from your food, experience better energy, sleep more soundly, and even think more clearly. Many seniors are amazed to discover that addressing digestive issues resolves seemingly unrelated problems like brain fog, low energy, or skin conditions. Have you accepted digestive discomfort as an inevitable part of aging? What if these issues aren't something you have to live with? Could you implement 1 or 2 of these strategies this week as an experiment to see how your body responds? If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, please type wellness in the comments section. I'd love to know I'm providing information that matters to you. The fourth transformative habit involves a radical reframing of how we approach nutrition after 65. Nutrient timing and food sequencing. While much attention is given to what seniors should eat, when and in what order you consume foods can be equally important for energy, digestion, and metabolic health. As we age, our bodies process macronutrients differently. Insulin sensitivity often decreases, making it harder to manage blood sugar levels. Digestive enzyme production may diminish, affecting how efficiently we break down and absorb nutrients. And our circadian rhythms can shift, changing the optimal windows for certain types of foods. William, a 69-year-old with type 2 diabetes, was frustrated by his inability to control his blood sugar despite following his doctor's dietary advice to the letter. "I was eating all the right foods, but my numbers were still all over the place," he recalled. After learning about nutrient timing and food sequencing, William reorganized when and how he ate the same foods. Within 3 weeks, his blood sugar readings stabilized, his energy levels evened out, and he even began losing the stubborn weight he'd been trying to shed for years. So what exactly is nutrient timing and food sequencing? At its core, this practice involves strategically organizing your meals and snacks to work with your body's natural rhythms and metabolic patterns, rather than against them. First, consider front-loading your carbohydrates. Many seniors have been taught to distribute carbs evenly throughout the day, but research suggests that our insulin sensitivity is naturally higher in the morning and early afternoon. This means your body is better equipped to process carbohydrates earlier in the day without experiencing dramatic blood sugar fluctuations. Try shifting more of your carbohydrate intake to breakfast and lunch, saving dinner for protein and non-starchy vegetables. Second, Sequence your foods within each meal. Beginning your meal with fibrous vegetables or a small protein portion before consuming starches or sugars can significantly blunt the glycemic response. This simple change can help prevent the energy crashes that many seniors experience after meals and reduce stress on your metabolic system. Third, consider your eating window. Emerging research suggests that condensing your daily food intake into a 10 to 12-hour window may support cellular repair processes and metabolic health. For many seniors, this might mean finishing dinner by 7 p.m. and waiting until 7 a.m. to break your fast the next morning, a practice that's often more comfortable and sustainable than more restrictive forms of intermittent fasting. The beauty of this approach is that it doesn't necessarily require changing what you eat, just rethinking when and in what order you consume your favorite foods. This can make it a particularly accessible strategy for seniors who may be reluctant to overhaul their entire diet but are open to simple adjustments that could yield significant benefits. Many seniors who implement nutrient timing and food sequencing report more stable energy throughout the day, improved digestion, better sleep quality, and even enhanced cognitive function. Some find that long-standing issues like afternoon fatigue or nighttime acid reflux resolve naturally when they align their eating patterns with their body's rhythms. Have you noticed that the same foods affect you differently depending on when you eat them? Perhaps you've experienced more energy crashes or digestive discomfort when eating certain foods at dinner versus earlier in the day? Could restructuring your meal timing be a simple strategy to improve how you feel? Our fifth transformative habit focuses on something often overlooked in discussions about senior health: circadian rhythm optimization. Your body's internal clock governs far more than just sleep. It influences hormone production, digestion, immune function, cognitive performance, and even how efficiently your body repairs itself. As we age, our circadian rhythms naturally undergo changes. Many seniors experience shifts in their sleep-wake cycles, often falling asleep earlier and waking earlier than they did in middle age. But environmental factors can disrupt these natural patterns, leading to insomnia, daytime fatigue, digestive issues, and increased inflammation. Margaret, an 81-year-old with chronic insomnia, had tried everything from prescription sleep medications to elaborate bedtime routines without lasting success. "I just assumed that poor sleep was part of getting older," she said. After learning about circadian optimization, she made several targeted changes to her daily habits. Within 3 weeks, she was falling asleep more easily, waking less during the night, and experiencing more energy and mental clarity during the day. So what does circadian rhythm optimization involve for seniors? First and perhaps most powerful is consistent light exposure. Your circadian clock is primarily set by light, particularly morning sunlight. Spending 10 to 15 minutes outdoors within an hour of waking sends a clear signal to your brain that it's daytime, which helps regulate melatonin production later in the evening. Equally important is limiting artificial light exposure after sunset, especially the blue light emitted by phones, computers, and televisions. This type of light is particularly disruptive to melatonin production, which is essential for quality sleep. Consider using blue light blocking glasses in the evening, dimming household lights, or using warmer lighting options like salt lamps or candles. Temperature regulation also plays a crucial role in circadian health. Your body naturally wants to cool down for sleep, so keeping your bedroom cooler at night, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit for most seniors, and allowing your body temperature to rise naturally with morning light helps reinforce healthy circadian patterns. Finally, maintain consistent meal timing. Your digestive system has its own circadian rhythm, and irregular eating schedules can disrupt this internal clock. Try to eat meals at approximately the same times each day, and consider limiting late-night eating, which can interfere with quality sleep and metabolic recovery. What makes circadian rhythm optimization so transformative is its wide-ranging impact. When your internal clock is functioning optimally, you don't just sleep better, you think more clearly, digest more efficiently, and your immune system functions more effectively. Many seniors report that circadian optimization improves everything from mood stability and energy levels to blood pressure readings and glucose management. Have you noticed changes in your sleep patterns as you've gotten older? Do you feel most alert and energetic at consistent times each day, Or does your energy fluctuate unpredictably? How might aligning your daily habits with your body's natural rhythms improve your overall health and quality of life? The sixth transformative habit is one that many seniors overlook despite its profound impact: purposeful breathing techniques. Most of us breathe without conscious thought, but the way we breathe actually changes as we age. Many older adults inadvertently develop shallow, chest-centered breathing patterns that can contribute to anxiety, reduced oxygen uptake, decreased cognitive function, and even compromised immune response. Robert, a 74-year-old with chronic anxiety and recurring respiratory infections, was initially skeptical about the impact breathing could have on his health. Breathing is breathing, right? We all do it automatically, he remembered thinking. But after his primary care physician suggested he try specific breathing exercises, Robert decided to give it a chance. After incorporating just 10 minutes of purposeful breathing each day, he experienced a noticeable reduction in anxiety, improved sleep, and fewer respiratory issues. What makes purposeful breathing so powerful for seniors? First, it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode, which helps counter the chronic stress response that many older adults experience. This shift can lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and improve digestive function. Second, deliberate breathing exercises can improve respiratory efficiency. As we age, our lung capacity naturally decreases, and conditions like COPD or heart failure can further compromise oxygen exchange. Specific breathing techniques can help maximize the lungs' functional capacity, improving oxygen delivery to tissues throughout the body. Third, certain breathing patterns can serve as powerful tools for managing pain, something many seniors struggle with daily. Focused breathing triggers the release of endorphins, your body's natural pain relievers, and helps interrupt the pain tension cycle. So what does purposeful breathing look like in practice? One simple technique is diaphragmatic or belly breathing. Place one hand on your chest and one on your abdomen, then breathe in slowly through your nose, focusing on expanding your belly rather than your chest. Exhale slowly through pursed lips, gently contracting your abdominal muscles. Practice this for just 5 to 10 minutes daily, gradually increasing the length of your exhales. Another powerful technique is the 4-7-8 breath, particularly beneficial before sleep or during moments of stress. Inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 7, then exhale completely through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat this cycle 4 times when you're first learning the technique. What makes breathing practices so accessible is that they require no special equipment, can be performed regardless of mobility limitations, and can be practiced anywhere. Yet their impact on both immediate well-being and long-term health can be profound. If you're still engaged and finding these insights helpful, please type "breathing" in the comments below. Your feedback helps me know what resonates with our community. Have you ever paid attention to your breathing patterns? Do you notice yourself taking shallow breaths, especially during times of stress? Could incorporating just a few minutes of purposeful breathing each day help address some of the health challenges you're currently facing? Our seventh transformative habit focuses on a crucial but often neglected aspect of senior health: mindful transitions between activities. As we age, our bodies need more time to adjust when changing positions or shifting between different types of activities. Rushing these transitions can lead to dizziness, falls, increased pain, and unnecessary stress on your cardiovascular system. Grace, an active 79-year-old, couldn't understand why she occasionally felt dizzy and off balance despite her otherwise excellent health. "I was exercising regularly, eating well, and getting enough sleep," she explained. "It was frustrating to feel unsteady for seemingly no reason." After learning about the importance of mindful transitions, Grace began taking more time between activities, especially when changing positions. Her episodes of dizziness disappeared almost completely, and she noticed she had more energy throughout the day. The science behind this is clear. When we change positions quickly, from lying to sitting, sitting to standing, or standing to walking, our cardiovascular system needs time to adjust blood flow accordingly. As we age, this adjustment process naturally slows down. Blood pressure regulatory mechanisms become less responsive, and the baroreceptors that sense changes in blood pressure may not trigger adaptations as quickly as they once did. So what does practicing mindful transitions look like? First, it means literally slowing down position changes. When getting out of bed, for example, take a moment to sit on the edge of the bed before standing. When rising from a chair, pause after reaching the standing position to ensure you feel steady before walking. Second, use transition moments as opportunities for micro-mindfulness practices. Take 3 conscious breaths when changing activities, bringing your attention fully to the present moment. This not only gives your body time to adjust physically but also helps reset your nervous system between different types of engagement. Third, create deliberate buffers between contrasting activities. If you've been engaged in something mentally stimulating, like reading or watching television, take a few minutes to decompress before switching to a physical task. Similarly, after physical activity, allow your body a proper cool-down period before transitioning to sedentary activities. Many seniors find that implementing mindful transitions not only reduces dizziness and fall risk but also improves their overall energy management throughout the day. By avoiding the physiological stress of abrupt transitions, your body conserves energy and functions more efficiently. The beauty of this habit is its simplicity. It doesn't require adding anything new to your routine, just slowing down the transitions you're already making throughout your day. This small adjustment can yield significant improvements in safety, comfort, and energy levels. Have you noticed feeling unsteady or dizzy when changing positions quickly? Do you find yourself more fatigued on days when you rush between different activities? How might building in even just a few extra seconds for transitions change your daily experience? Our 8th transformative habit addresses something many seniors struggle with but rarely discuss: social nutrition planning. While we carefully consider our physical nutrition, the social nutrition that feeds our emotional and psychological well-being often goes unplanned, especially after retirement, loss of a spouse, or relocation away from established social networks. Research consistently shows that social isolation is as detrimental to health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day, with particularly pronounced effects among older adults. Yet many seniors accept declining social connection as an inevitable part of aging rather than something that can be strategically addressed. Thomas, a 77-year-old widower, found himself increasingly withdrawn after his wife's passing. "I didn't realize how much my wife had maintained our social calendar until she was gone," he recalled. Suddenly, days would pass without meaningful human interaction. After learning about social nutrition planning, Thomas created a deliberate strategy for ensuring regular social connection. Within months, his doctor noted improvements in his blood pressure, sleep quality, and cognitive assessments. So what exactly is social nutrition planning? Just as you might plan your meals to ensure proper physical nutrition, social nutrition planning involves intentionally scheduling different types of social interaction to meet your emotional and psychological needs. First, assess your current social patterns. Many seniors are surprised to discover how few meaningful interactions they have in a typical week. Keep a simple log for a few days, noting not just any human contact, but interactions that left you feeling connected, understood, or uplifted. Next, identify your social nutrition needs. Different types of interaction nourish different aspects of our emotional well-being. One-on-one deep conversations might fulfill your need for intimacy and understanding, while group activities might provide a sense of belonging and community. Physical touch, even something as simple as a handshake or hug, fulfills yet another vital social need. Based on this assessment, create a weekly social nutrition plan. This might include scheduling regular phone calls with family members, setting up a standing coffee date with a friend, joining a class or group activity, or volunteering in your community. The key is consistency and diversity in your social connections. For seniors with mobility limitations or those living in isolated areas, technology can play a crucial role in social nutrition. Video calls, online communities centered around shared interests, or even AI companions designed for seniors can supplement in-person interaction. What makes social nutrition planning so transformative is that it shifts social connection from a passive, chance occurrence to an active priority. Rather than waiting for others to reach out or opportunities to arise, you take control of ensuring this vital aspect of your health receives proper attention. Have you noticed changes in your social patterns as you've aged? Do you sometimes go days without meaningful human connection? How might creating an intentional plan for social nutrition impact your overall health and quality of life? Our ninth and final transformative habit brings together everything we've discussed through a powerful daily practice: intentional bookending. How you start and end your day has profound effects on everything in between, yet many seniors drift through these crucial transition periods without purpose or awareness. Elizabeth, an 84-year-old with anxiety and sleep difficulties, described her mornings and evenings as chaotic and stressful. She would wake up immediately worried about the day ahead and end her days mentally reviewing everything that had gone wrong. After learning about intentional bookending, Elizabeth created simple morning and evening routines. "These routines have become sacred to me," she shared. "They've completely changed how I experience each day. I feel more in control, more at peace, and more present than I have in decades." Intentional bookending involves creating consistent, nurturing routines for the first and last 20 to 30 minutes of your day. These routines serve as buffers between sleep and activity, helping your body and mind transition smoothly and setting the tone for everything that follows. A morning bookend might include gentle stretching, a moment of gratitude, hydration, and setting a simple intention for the day. Rather than immediately checking the news or jumping into tasks, you give yourself the gift of a measured, mindful transition into wakefulness. An evening bookend creates a similar buffer between daily activities and sleep. This might include reflection on positive moments from the day, gentle relaxation exercises, and a consistent wind-down routine that signals to your body that it's time for rest. Removing screens, dimming lights, and perhaps enjoying a warm beverage or gentle reading can be part of this practice. What makes intentional bookending so powerful is its effect on your nervous system. By starting your day deliberately rather than reactively, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, promoting calm and clear thinking. Similarly, a consistent evening routine helps down-regulate stress hormones and prepare your body for restorative sleep. Many seniors find that intentional bookending helps them feel more in control of their lives, reduces anxiety, improves sleep quality, and enhances their ability to be present throughout the day. Instead of being tossed about by external demands and stimuli, they create islands of peace and intention that influence everything in between. Have you thought about how you currently start and end your days? Are these times peaceful and intentional, or rushed and reactive? What simple practices might you incorporate into morning and evening routines to better support your overall well-being? As we conclude our exploration of these 9 transformative habits, I want to emphasize a crucial point. You don't need to implement all of these changes at once. In fact, trying to overhaul your entire lifestyle simultaneously often leads to overwhelm and eventually abandoning the effort altogether. Instead, consider choosing just one habit that resonated most strongly with you. Focus on incorporating it consistently into your life for 2 or 3 weeks until it begins to feel natural. Once that habit is established, you can add another. This gradual approach is not only more sustainable but often more effective in creating lasting change. Remember that your body has an incredible capacity for renewal at any age. I've witnessed remarkable transformations in people in their 80s and 90s who decided it wasn't too late to make positive changes. Your chronological age is just one factor in determining your health. Your daily habits often play a much more significant role in how you feel and function. These 9 habits: mindful morning movement, strategic hydration, intentional digestion management, nutrient timing and food sequencing, circadian rhythm optimization, purposeful breathing techniques, mindful transitions, social nutrition planning, and intentional bookending, offer a comprehensive framework for reimagining health after 65. Together, they address the physical, emotional, and social dimensions of well-being, creating a foundation for truly vibrant aging. If you found value in today's discussion, I invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Which habit resonated most strongly with you? What small change do you plan to implement first? Your insights might inspire others who are on similar journeys. I also encourage you to subscribe to our channel for more content on healthy aging, and to hit the notification bell so you never miss our new videos. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with friends or loved ones who might benefit from these insights. Thank you for investing this time in your health and well-being. Remember that each day brings a new opportunity to make choices that support your vitality and joy. You deserve to feel your best, no matter your age. Until next time, here's to your health, your happiness, and the wonderful journey ahead.